new king of Volsgaria. But my brother was too kind for the throne my father had molded into a seat of treachery, suspicion, and faithlessness. Wallen saw his reign as the start of a new age, one of peace and enlightenment, and didn't heed our father's warning. We had hardly finished Wallen's coronation. The throne barely warmed beneath my brother's ass when the bastard king arrived at our gates. Sora came bearing gifts for the new king, and Wallen trusted him, believed him when he called himself a friend. As I said, Wallen was too kind for the throne our father had built. I tried to warn him. You must remember that I tried. I walked into the throne room one morning, expecting it to be empty, only to find my father's bastard sitting in Wallen's place. Sitting in the place reserved for kings. "Don't get too comfortable up there, Sora," I said. "The throne will never belong to you." Sora grinned, his teeth yellow and sharp. "If there is something I want, then there is nothing that can stop me from obtaining it, especially someone as weak as you." Like I had done with my father, I saw the true intent behind Sora's words. "So you admit it. You're not a friend. You're only here to unseat my brother." "Our brother, young Gamikal." Sora motioned for me to come closer, and when I remained where I stood, he rose from the throne and approached me. "I know you've been whispering in Wallen's ear, telling him I'm going to betray him, that I'm pretending to care for him when I'm really only after the throne." Sora leaned close. "You're right, of course. Too bad no one else will ever know." Before I could react, Sora knocked me out with a blow to the head, and I awoke in the dungeon beneath the castle. For years, I had to learn about what was happening above through offhand comments by his guards, by begging for information from the servants who brought my meals, and from imprisoned courtiers who had crossed Sora in one way or another. And what I learned only confirmed what I had suspected of Sora since the day our father told us his name. Sora quietly replaced most of the castle guards with his own men before striking Wallen and those loyal to him. Only one night, Theda survived the slaughter to defend Wallen. Together, Wallen and Theda escaped the castle and fled to the Bujarbi desert to reach safety at her estate. With that, war erupted in Volsgaria. Those who supported the bastard king thought Wallen to be nothing more than a newer version of the dead sovereign, while others followed Wallen, the rightful heir, in his quest to free Volsgaria from Sora. Many, though, waited for a sign from the three-faced god, who during periods of deep unrest, when humanity had lost its way, would favor us with dragons to set us on the right path. Over the course of history, there had been 12 dragons of benevolence to walk among us, guiding us, protecting us. Starting with Maganor, the never-ending, and most recently, Zul'Garan, the curse-taker. If there was ever a time to send another dragon, it was during the war. And then Sora revealed the dragon Ergenegon, loyal to his cause. The dragon's very existence seemed as if the three-faced god had taken Sora's side and abandoned the rest of us. No army could defeat a dragon, and I knew my kind-hearted brother's end was near. I cried when they told me Wallen had died on the battlefield, engulfed in Ergenegon's blue flames. But the three-faced god hadn't forsaken Wallen's cause after all, for a few days later, Theda emerged from the Kilmar Mountains with a dragon of her own. Like the dragons of legend, Kraflgar was born in the Godfire, a sacred lake of fire.